Hi, Zach.
Hello.
Did you not like the other room?
No.
What was wrong with it?
Get the fuck out of here, other Zach. You're a piece of
What are they
shit.
talking about? What are they talking about over there?
I don't know, some shit.
Some shit.
Hold on 1 second.
That's because I moved to a different house.
You're seeing things. So, did you move far?
I moved about 20 minutes away from where I used to live. So not far.
Do you like the place?
It's interesting, I'll say that.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, it's like kind of urban and like there's a lot of Asians here. But like if I wanted to, I could walk out of my house and walk like for 5 minutes and be inside of a strip club.
Of all things, you picked the strip club to tell about.
Yeah.
Yeah, women and shit.
Yeah.
Have you actually visited it?
I did like a year ago before I lived here.
Okay, so not really your thing.
No, not really. I've never been into like clubbing and stuff very much, but yeah, I kind of moved here because like there was a lot of places available in this area, so I'm like, okay, whatever, I'll just live here, and so I did. And now that I live here, I feel like I have to take advantage of the clubs at some point.
At some point. Go
But not
predator
today.
mode. Not today. Did you bring a bird?
No,
Okay, it's just birds there too.
there's birds everywhere.
Did you get a new job?
No, I have the same job.
Okay.
I just have to travel further now to go to it. It's like an extra 20 minutes for me to drive.
Is it worth it?
Well, having my own house is worth it.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were a 4. Or are you a 9? Oh. Sad. Yeah, it's pretty sad. It's pretty much like um, like I feel um, just like I'm not good enough a lot of the time. Um, well, the reason that 4s don't feel good enough is because they feel like people are kind of judging them all the time, and they take that judgment very seriously. And relate to what? Well, yeah, and like um, I forgot the question. What was the question? well, I guess I care about being judged on um, like my ability to kind of exist and like function.
What's up?
So,
Bit
dude,
of
They're still talking about it.
what thing?
It's so
Communism?
crazy. Well, they're talking. It branched off, but it's still on the topic of like the man and like how we should run the government and all that. It's completely in that socialism versus capitalism debate. That's interesting.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay,
I
Zach.
don't-
So, for hypotheses on fours. Do you have any siblings? And if you are you older, younger, middling?
I have two older siblings and one younger sibling.
Okay. Does your younger sibling display any fourish tendencies?
Um, I guess. I mean, I kind of feel like he's an INFP, maybe, which kind of goes hand in hand with being a four, I think. But I don't know. Maybe.
Cool. Thank you for your data.
What is your hypothesis?
My hypothesis is that younger siblings are more likely to be fours.
Oh. Why is
Because they in some way come to the conclusion that probably because they have older siblings that there's something that they're not going to be, they're not smart enough or they're not good enough. There's something that they think they're inadequate at, and they go, if I can't be the best at this, or I can't keep up with, whatever the older sibling, I'm just going to go do my own thing. Somebody said, well, if I can't say the smart thing, I'll just say the strange.
Yeah.
Variations on that idea.
I mean, I can sort of relate to that, but I don't think it's because of like having older siblings. I think it's just like, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I suspect that there's inclinations as to how you react that way. I mean, you can have an 8 and a 4. I see your point. But then you're saying that there's a genetic predisposition in younger siblings. I'm not saying it's guaranteed. It's been made clear. So far is relatively large for it. Well,
Like 7.
am I back? Am I better?
I don't know yet. Oh.
It's probably just my internet getting, and I had all those YouTube videos open when we were doing tri-types a while ago. Any writing, Shane?
No, sadly.
No. Tisk tisk.
I know. I've just been thinking of stuff. All right, that. No.
Doing covers and putting off a layout and building email, internet, web page funnel things, which is actually really important, but I really kind of hate it.
Yeah, so put it off.
Doing all the business things instead of the actual writing stuff. But I'm looking forward to writing more soon.
Oh yeah, you got to keep it up, or else you just end up never doing it.
Well, that's the thing about doing all the businessy things, is that it requires that you do it because you're like, oh, this is official now.
You actually force it. I need
Move a shaker, like hit all the Enneagram points. You're like, okay. Not a 4 writer that's like, I'm gonna write because artistic expression. It's like, no, I'm gonna write because it's fun.
Right.
Then I go to the 3, I'm like, and it's a business, it can make money, it's brownie points, and the 3 goes, okay.
Helps.
And I think I get the 8 involved just with the people, the naysayers. People are like, no, you can't do right, you can't make a living right, and you're like, yeah, watch me.
Yeah. So yeah, I need some 8 in my life. I have a 9.
I listen to
so
tri-type videos, and they're like, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, how do you deal with obstacles? It's like, says what was it? It was like this: the 3 will finesse their way past obstacles. The 7 will smooth their way past obstacles, and the 8 will just like hit the obstacle harder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I have the 7, but when the 9 kicks in, it's kind of just like, all right, the schmoozing didn't work. I guess it's just staying there.
You're just like, well,
It's not that bad. Logic, how bad this isn't.
Yeah, right.
What's up?
No, I live on my own. No.
You're like Zach's beard is his 4. That's his brand.
I have a lot of birds. I mean, they're not my birds, but they like to live around here.
Just attracted to the ISFP.
Dude, the birds are awesome.
Like Snow White. He's gonna be like singing, and the birds are just like hanging out, doing your dishes for you.
Dude, I could be cool with that. Clean my house, please.
I so need a housemate. I was talking to my mom the other day, and she's like, well, you need to, we were talking because my sister's got her boyfriend, and so she's like, well, what about you? And it's like, well, I'm like, I really need a housemate, and it seems like kind of an extreme solution to go marry a housemate. She's like, yeah, and a dude that's a housemate.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, maybe I'll just hire me a housemate.
I totally get that. Or an SI Dom midget, Whoever
Right,
comes
and
through.
still looking for the SI Dom midget. That's really the ultimate solution.
Oh, those are the tops. I still got a Craigslist ad going. I just can't seem to find one. One of these days.
Looking to hire SI Dom, looking to,
Yeah, our
SI
SI
Dom
Dom
midget
midget.
that can look at my walls
Yes.
in exchange for cleaning my house.
That would be awesome. I'd probably become twice as productive immediately.
Yeah.
I wouldn't waste so much time losing shit. I have a big problem with that. I worked my way out of that one.
Yeah, I just get behind. Like, I try to, keep things clean as I go, and so it just drags it out longer, and then it's like, okay.
Yeah,
And then I
eventually
realize
it happens.
later, like, wait, I got way behind, and I have no dishes, and
Yeah.
it's hard. And then you just realize the pointlessness of trying to keep up with it, and you're just like,
No,
well,
it's
Yeah, so
It's like when I do a super clean, I'm good for like a minute and I can keep up with it, and then eventually just like I wake up one day, I'm like, what is going on in my house?
usually it's not even me. It's like my mom comes over. She's like, so what's with the like trails through every? I'm like, what? She's like, your house. It's really. I'm like, oh, you're right, but I didn't notice.
Right? Yeah. He was like, what's with the cups and stuff? I drank a cup, kind of put it down for some reason. I do that.
Yeah, they're like, what kind of science experiment are growing in these cups? You're like, I don't know.
And then just,
I didn't know it was there. They're like, it's right in front. I'm like, I didn't know it was there.
yeah, you tell me. Figure that out. I gotta clean those.
My mom was funny. She just laughed. She's like, maybe you just need to find somebody that's equally as okay with it as you are. It's like
You end up like a
I'm like,
hoarders
that's
episode.
like a compromise on your part, Mom. I appreciate that.
You probably end up with like a hoarders episode or something. Like, what do you hoard? Everything. It's everywhere.
They're just funny. It's like, I think she's finally given up on turning me into an SI higher in the stack person.
Right. It's almost impossible. I feel like it's impossible.
To convert into
Yeah. My debating skills are better than their ability to believe that I can do it.
like at best, let's see, I can fake being an INTP and like an ESTP, and neither of those are great improvements. So, yeah, when the best improvement you can get as far as cleanliness is like INTP, then yeah, like move that SI up one slot, almost, not really.
That's enough.
But I can almost like conceive of that. So it's just like
Just like God, anything but on bottom. Help. I'll take anything. We'll see.
I feel like ENTPs are still probably worse because I wonder INTPs might not like actually like start as much crap as we do. It's like we're bad at cleaning it up and we like make more of a mess.
Yeah. I was gonna say they probably just make less of a mess to begin with.
I feel like they make less of a mess and they're slightly infinitesimally more inclined to clean it up. You're
A little bit, maybe. Maybe.
Better
Not
than me.
much difference.
See, I have the pest control coming in, so I gotta like make my apartment look pretty tidy. Likely, it's gonna take a lot of effort. See, I get like modes where I like clean up everything and be like, okay, I did it. I finally did it. Let's keep it this
I
way.
like start on things like that, and it usually gets about half of a room done, or a bunch of partial rooms. Like it's like I don't actually, yeah.
I'm still not, from what other people tell me, I'm not good at cleaning. So my clean day isn't everybody else's clean day, but it's pretty good.
Yeah, well, if I had a week, like if I didn't have to work, I would probably actually get my house clean because I would like madman it for about a week, and I would do it.
Yeah.
Because that, and that's what my dad does. Like about every 5 years, he goes nuts and like cleans up all his workshops and everything, right?
Sounds
And the
about
mom
right.
is like, why can't you just keep it this clean all the time? And I'm like, yeah, it won't work that way. Just be thankful he doesn't clean up every like 5 years or something.
I could just move it here. That'd be fun. Yeah, it sounds about right. Oh. Yeah, well, I have a morning shift, so I'm gonna probably end up. I gotta do that and eat and clean and I really
Yeah, I need
want
to go to bed. I'm
gonna force
gonna
myself.
have a doctor's appointment. I'm gonna go sleep.
Hell yeah. I'll catch y'all later, guys. Faces.
Later.
I think I'm finally done with my Enneagram shit now. Now it's just the ordering. But the video didn't say anything about ordering.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think I have. Oh, oops! I muted myself. Well, it's an exaggeration, of course, but I guess so. People have said several of those things she said about me, so I guess it's true then. Hmm.
Yeah, the tri-type thing is.
Hmm?
Yeah, the tri-type thing is weird because you're like, yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
I think what's really weird about tri-type is like hearing other people's tri-type descriptions, and you're like, yeah, I'm not that at all. Like, even more so than like your own fitting. You're like, whoa, like that's really different.
Yeah, I tried asking Eric and Taylor about it a while back, and they were like, "So you wanna be a 3?" Ho ho. Well, the 4 wasn't right.
Yeah, well, even like theorizing like shifts in order between people with the same tri-type. Like there's some, you can be like, yeah, that kind of makes sense. sevens would like bury themselves in some sort of project or something. Or multiple projects. Whatever it is they do. Just kind of like, it doesn't matter, so I'm gonna do this instead. I don't know if I want to be on the Oki team, Zach. Taking the cheese reference. Barnacles or just barnacle? I feel like just barnacle would be good. I like throat if it's funny. Barnacle. And Rattata too is too hard to look at. It's kind of like Neptune's profile picture. Shaman Anonymous. That has a very interesting ring to it. Like it should be harder to say than it actually is. But funny is good. My mom's band is. We just call it random. It's just called Random Strangers. Which is kind of true because we usually don't practice. We just college people, and it's usually a random configuration of pairs. I'm thinking, chamomile Altoids. Sounds like a good combo there. I like your mangy koala. Maybe Argyle muffler.